What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF, man. Back with another post-game recap. Unfortunately, the Lakers lose to the San Antonio Spurs in a horrible way. I mean, the referees had their print written all over this one. It was disgusting to watch. That fourth quarter, how many 3-point, 4-point plays that they not get in return? LeBron couldn't buy a call. It was just horrible. We had control of the whole game, but for some reason, I don't know. I don't know what happened there in the end. We let the refs get in our head and just completely let the game go. But it was frustrating, guys, to watch because this was a game that we should have won, and unfortunately for our Lakers, they came out with a loss. So that's frustrating to see, and it's something disappointing. Where did they get these refs from, man? What cereal box did they find these refs in, man? Seriously, they should somebody mentioned this to me on Twitter. They should start finding refs because they really find a way to impact certain games. And this is not a game we deserve to lose. I mean, seriously, the Spurs, they're not a 130 plus point scoring team. Like literally 30 of those points were from the refs. So, congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs refs for, contributing to a loss, right? That's what they did. And I had never seen that ref, whatever her name is, I don't care. But it was just frustrating to watch. Yes, there were certain things we could have tightened up. I thought Walton really messed up at the end of the half when he took out LeBron for those last 3 minutes and put him back in the final minute. We should have seized all momentum. LeBron was going off. We should have just let him rock all the way to the end of the quarter. Stuff like that sometimes changes momentum. The Spurs came back and they got it back down within single digits and, made it a ball game. Little stuff like that, guys, was frustrating. But on a positive note, there was some very positive things. Kyle Kuzma, all right, who the heck said trade Kyle Kuzma now, right? Nobody's talking anymore. He's hooping. Lonzo Ball continues to do his thing. Yeah, his shot wasn't falling, but he contributes in so many ways. His defense was top-notch. Amazing passes tonight. Just an all-around great game. And, of course, LeBron continues to play like an MVP up until the fourth quarter when the refs just that was atrocious. LeBron got hacked so many times. The last play when he got hacked in the head, it's like LeBron just said, you know what? Forget it, man. We're going to lose this game because the refs are deciding the outcome, and he just gave up. But he was balling before then, and it was awesome to watch, guys. It's unfortunate. These are games we should be winning. I was proud of the kids for coming out and battling through injuries, through all that stuff. Our bench did get outplayed, however, by their bench, and no Lance Stevenson tonight, so that's a shocker. I'm not happy with that. I did like the fact that Svi Mikhailuk was on point today with the jumper, so that was also nice to watch, And but let's be real. Let's be real, guys. To those of you saying I always blame the refs, this is the first time this year that I've blamed the refs, and it was pretty apparent. Let's be honest. If you're not a Lakers fan, if you don't think the refs had anything to do with this, because it's convenient for you to think that way. But yeah, I mean, of course, the Lakers had something to do with it. They gave up after the refs didn't give us our calls, and we should have a stronger mentality than that. But honestly, it is very discouraging. When you're winning the whole game and all of a sudden a little tap is a little 3-point play, a little touch, foul, 4-point play. How many 4 and 3-point plays did they get in the fourth quarter? Somebody please count those for me and get back to me. But I'm sure there was more than 5, and it was ridiculous. Some of those weren't even touched. So it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, we lost. Luckily, we play tomorrow, so that's why I don't feel as bad for this loss because we get to redeem ourselves tomorrow. Memphis is a tough team. They're up there on top of the conference. They're right there with us. So you can say whatever you want, but everybody shares in this loss. I am proud of the effort brought forth by the starters, though. I think the bench, we've been struggling ever since Rondo went out with injury, but I thought Beasley was solid tonight. And, I don't know why Lance didn't play, but I thought KCP was pretty solid, actually. He was doing some pretty good stuff down there. So I'm excited for – the chemistry we're building, guys, I'm just not sure if I want to trade that for the world. I really like the way the young guys are playing. They're playing with a lot of poise, especially Lonzo and Kuz. And I like what they're doing, man. They're coming along nicely. There was times where they were carrying the offense when LeBron was on the bench. However, you got to continue to try to get these wins, man, bottom line. So I'm not reading the haters' comments, so it doesn't matter, guys. Just don't give them any attention. You said the Lakers should have kept Randall and get rid of Ingram. Actually, no. You're very wrong there because Randall really hasn't translated to many wins. I don't care what kind of points he's putting up. Ingram is actually an impact player who can help you. And tonight, we saw it again. DeMar DeRozan back-to-back games went off because Brandon Ingram was out. So, I mean, you failed to see the value of a Brandon Ingram there. You know, his length really bothers shooters like Rudy Gay and even mid-range killers like DeMar DeRozan. So, you know. There you go, guys. I got rid of this garbage. All right. Anyways, Dance V's numerous when he plays like, what did he say? He said when he plays like when he gets the ball, he has to give the ball to LeBron. Nah, he's just timid because he's been missing a lot of shots. But tonight he had a couple to fall, so he's going to continue to get better and better. So it's all right. Bottom line is, okay, we lost, but we have a chance here to bounce back. We're not going to win every game this season. It is what it is, you know. I already blocked him. You don't have to give me $50, but thank you so much. He's blocked. But here's the thing. I saw a lot of improving things through 3 quarters. We dominated. We played really well. The spurts where we let our foot off the gas and they came back. Again, a lot of that was atrocious reffing tonight, like really atrocious reffing. Like, it's just I really thought LeBron balled out. I really thought Kuz and Lonzo and even Josh and spurts played ball. The only thing is you can only do so much when you're injured and then the refs and then you're on the road. So everything stacked up against us there in the 4th quarter, and it's unfortunate. But I do not blame our players. And honestly, I don't really blame our coaches. The rotations have been better. We haven't really went small. So I'm pleased with that. However, my only complaint with the coaching staff tonight is that when LeBron had it going in the 2nd quarter after he had checked back in, there was a spurt there where he scored like 10 straight points. And if I'm the coach, I'm not going to do a favor to the opposition by taking out my own player who's scorching, right? I'm going to let him, I'm going to milk the cow till it goes dry. But again, that's something that Luke Walton doesn't see. I notice every time Luke gets a little lead, he tries to save LeBron and he tries to rest him. But sometimes you just got to let him go, man, especially when he's hooping like that. When he's hooping like that, you got to let him go. At least in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? I was disappointed to see Luke bench him for the next 3 minutes or whatever. It is what it is. We got a couple of Spurs fans in here, but don't let them phase you guys. They're just mad because they're not going to make the playoffs. Dan, can we please fire Luke? I'm over that topic, man. Whatever happens, it's going to happen. You guys already know how I feel about him. He still makes some, he still makes some questionable calls, but it is what it is. Dan, you watching the Warriors versus Buck game on ESPN? Nah, I'm pretty disappointed with the Lakers loss. I'm going to take my L and take my ass straight to bed, man, honestly. It is what it is. We'll get over it tomorrow when we face the Memphis Grizzlies. Should be a good game. Again, they're balling out, so we're gonna have to step it up big time. Myron Jones, yeah, he's 5 for 16, but did you look at all his other stats, man? He impacted the game big time, dude. Don't give me that 5 for 16 crap. Because LeBron didn't have the best 4th quarter. If you wanna go ahead and call my guy out, let's be real. I mean, he balled out. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if you want to go tit for tat, Dan, this one was a toss-up, one way or the other. Let's see. She said, Luke got to me for taking LeBron James out. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing our head coach never does. He never rides a hot hand, and I'll never get that concept of, benching a hot player. I don't know. Dan, what do you think about us getting Carmelo? I'm not for it, man. We have plenty of bench depth at the 4th spot. I'd rather give those minutes to Mo Wagner if that's the case, honestly. I think Carmelo is done for, man. I really do. I think Carmelo, it's a wrap for him. Yeah, we got immature Spurs fans. Sorry, Angie, you get blocked because it feels good to defend LeBron, actually, for a change, guys. I used to be the one that used to get on his head, but now it feels kind of good, especially when he's hooping like that for us. You got to stick up for our guy, man, for sure. The guys, it wasn't Luke's fault. LMAO, Lakers really let Bertans and whatever his name is, I'm not going to try to mention it, go off. But here's the thing, though, man. You can't play defensive. As soon as you breathe on a player, it's a foul. Come on, these refs were just I don't know. I don't know what was wrong, man, with these refs tonight. Again, I don't know what cereal box they found them in or what corner, but these hookers were like they were really blowing the whistle. I don't know, man. It was some crazy calls going on tonight, and it threw us off. It completely threw our offense off, and it didn't let us play defense. And it got to the point where guys were just like, "What do you want me to do if I, stand in the way?" It's a call. How many missed charge calls did they have on LeBron tonight too, where he wasn't even stepping in the area? It was crazy, man. It was. I'm sure LeBron's going to make a comment on these refs, but it was out of this, you know. Yeah, these Spurs fans, man, they're willing to create. Come on here with they're just mad. Let me tell you why they're mad. Let me tell you why they're mad. Spurs fans are mad because they know that their reign has come into the end. They're not even going to be a top 10 team in the West anymore. I'm sorry. As great as a coach as you guys have, your talent is T-Rash, and LaMarcus Aldridge is as good as he is. He's a liability defensively, and it's like it hurts. The truth hurts, doesn't it? But guess what? I don't see no Spurs YouTube channel, so why don't you go find a fan website somewhere else? The refs hate the Lakers. Yeah, they do. But it's all good, man. Hey, that's what makes it so fun to be a Laker fan. It's you against the world type mentality. The refs can get it too, He said, why didn't they draw plays for Kuzma in the fourth and put JaVale in? Again, that's a question for the coaching staff, man. Kuz had it going tonight. Dan, Luke put Lonzo in late in the fourth. I agree. That's another thing I did not like. Took way too long to bring Lonzo back. You got to bring him in the 7-minute mark. You got to bring him in at the 8th-minute mark, same time as LeBron. So, look, we got Super Mario brother attention horror seeking over here. We know you got LeBron all over your mouth, bro. Take him out of your mouth. I guess these Spurs fans are as gay as their players. Just like Rudy Gay, huh? Got to have LeBron all over your mouth. I'm telling you, some fans, they don't have nothing better to do. They'll come over here and troll, but at the end of the day, our team's still better than yours, so you can suck it, bro. He said, Dan, I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of losing to trash like this. It's going to happen, man. It's a long season, injuries. We're in that point right now that we just lost 2 important rotation players in Brandon Ingram and Rondo. So these losses aren't even going to surprise me, especially when the refs are like this tonight, Just saying. LeBron is slowly growing on me. I just missed legend like Kobe. Yeah, man. The thing about Kobe, when he got mad, he would just take over. Sometimes LeBron, I notice he focuses too much on getting the calls even when he's not getting them, and it throws him off of his game sometimes. But he's still great, and he's doing his thing, man. Dan, tell me you agree that LaMarcus Aldridge is a dirty player. I'm not going to look into that bum-ass team. Honestly, I don't care anything about any of their players. They're all garbage from A to Z, including DeMar DeRozan, who I disown because he didn't have the cojones to come play for his home team. So bottom line is that team is whatever. The only person I respect on there is Greg Popovich, but they're just a bunch of misfits in one team. That's all they are. Yeah, we getting trolls over here because they don't have a life. See, like I said, gay just like their player Rudy. Just like their player Rudy. They love getting blocked. They love attention. Their mother wasn't there for them when they were little, man. Everybody has some sympathy for these Spurs fans. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate the donation, bro. He said when the trolls been for the last 5 games, and they've been hiding, especially after that last whooping we put on them in Staples. So it's all good. We already know. Moment of glory. The refs help them win a game, and they feel like they're the ish, man. It's all good. Don't let the trolls get to you guys, man. It actually makes me laugh that they like to waste their own time. He said, everyone loses, even the Rams. We lost 1 game. It's all good. We're going to bounce back. Guess what? We got another game coming up tomorrow versus a team that's actually relevant, unlike these whack-ass Spurs and their ugly head coach, Freddie Krueger. But no, I'm just playing. No disrespect to Pop. I'm just trying to get on these trolls. Hey, the more I disrespect the team, the more they come on watch. That's how you know you're getting to their head. He said, wow, these trolls tonight. It's all right, let them troll. They're going to get blocked every time. Every time. How many accounts can you come up with? Yeah, damn, Pop is kicking himself. He had a chance of getting Kuzma and BI. Yeah, it is what it is, man. The Spurs are T-rash, major trash. And there's a reason why Kawhi didn't want to be in San Antonio, because they got some of the boringest fans. I mean, we got Laker fans from San Antonio that'll tell you that they're not even Spurs fans, because it tells you, man, it tells you everything you need to know about those Spurs fans. They're boring. Even in their dynasty, they were the boringest team to ever watch, ever. And that nobody can ever take that away from them. They're the boringest. Tim Duncan, no emotion. Manu Ginobili was probably their best player that I actually respect. Tony Parker was lame as heck too. So, I mean, they were skilled, but they were just boring. And that's the truth. See, I'm telling you, these guys are gay for LeBron. They're just mad he didn't go to San Antonio. He'll never go there. Like LeBron said, he respects the coach, but not your culture. He said, hey, but in some good news, what do you think about the Avengers trailer? Oof, that trailer looks fire. It was just a glimpse, and it's kind of like the aftermath, picking up the pieces type stuff. But, I like what I see, man. I can't wait to see how they put it together, and how they're going to are they going to use an Infinity Stone to bring the group back, the other half, the other 50%? I can't wait, man. That Avengers can't come fast enough. I can't wait for next year. We have Kingdom Hearts 3. If you guys played that game, you know what's up with it. Coming out. We have you guys seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer? That was crazy. Ant-Man is going to be key because of the last movie. So I agree with you. And I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. We got so many things coming up next year. So, hey, Dan, it wasn't just the refs. It was the rotations by Luke, too. He was playing small ball near the end, and they were just attacking the paint, hoping for fouls. I blame this on Luke and the damn refs. You're not alone, bro. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're just going to move on. We live to fight another day. Tomorrow will be a new day. I'm going to get over this loss quickly. It is what it is. He said, are you excited for Captain Marvel also? Yeah, man, I am. And this I think this takes place like in the 70s, I think, because what's his face? He looked young. Samuel L. Jackson looked young right there. So I guess they're rewinding time in that movie. So it should be fun. It should be a good little movie, Captain Marvel. I don't know much about her, honestly, as a superhero, other than I play with her on Marvel's Capcom, but I didn't really read up on her or nothing like that. So I'll be interested to see her, her backstory or whatever. What do you think about trying to get Svi going? I like it. Yeah, that's how you know I'm somebody now, huh? When you get this much amount of trolls. But honestly, it's just one low life, guys. One Spurs fan that obviously doesn't have anything to do in San Antonio, because San Antonio is boring. So he has to come on the channel and get some attention. These guys will do anything for attention. They'll probably throw on a brawl and start a YouTube channel just for attention, man. He said, hey, Dan, I told you the Spurs were garbage last game, and I said stop being nice and fair. Nah, I was being nice and fair to Pop. He's the only one I respect. But the players, they're whatever. It's just a group of misfits nobody wanted. That's why DeMar DeRozan got traded. It is what it is. He said, man, I don't want to play the Clippers at their court. Bingo. Seriously, that's annoying. But I do want to play the Clippers, and I want to make sure that, we take them out. He said, but they beat us 3-1. That's fine. They're well coached. I'll give them that. They're well coached. To be able to coach a bunch of garbage like that, turn a player like Patty Mills, who's nothing but a role player, and make him look good on a nightly basis. I mean, hey, shout out to the coach. Hey, once Svi gets it going, we're going to be solid. He said, Dan, LeBron cost us the game, and I'm the biggest LeBron James fan. They were up 15 when he checked in, and he lost the lead. Plus, Luke went small again. Again, I'm over this loss, man. We got to get over it. We're going to take some L's. It was frustrating to watch, but I was more upset at the refs. I really liked the effort the Lakers gave tonight, especially the starting lineup. And I can live with a loss like this because they're not a better team than us anyway. So, and we got to beat the Grizzlies. That's the team we're competing with for Western Conference seeding. That's a real team we got to make sure we beat tomorrow, not an imitation squad like the Spurs. He said Luke didn't go small until the very end. Stop blaming that on the whole game, guys. It is what it is. The only thing I disagree with Luke this game was taking out LeBron when he was hot and to end the half. But that's about it. I don't see much else wrong with his rotation. I mean, there's only so much you could do when guys are injured. So, options are limited. He said, we'll go on another win streak. Yes, sir. I have no doubt. The Lakers are clicking. I was proud of this team, what they were doing through the first 3 quarters before the refs, had to save the Spurs. He said LeBron lost us a game, plain and simple. I don't know about that. No Pill Zero. He balled out. Somebody that balls out like that, they can't lose you the game, personally, in my opinion. But I don't know. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it, bro. He said, Dan, appreciate your dedication, brother. Big ups to you, Lakers, no matter what. Absolutely. We're here through wins and losses, We don't disappear like Spurs fans when they lose. We're here. We're still right here, man. We're still smacking them back to San Antonio. So Patty Mills is just he's a good role player. I'll give him that, but we always make him look better than he should be. Patty Mills is Patty Mills. Kuz is on fire. I told you guys, he picks it up, man. Once Kuz starts picking it up, it's a wrap. And that's why I keep telling people that were saying trade Kuzma, I always go on Twitter and I troll them all the time because I'm like, who the heck said trade Kuzma? So Dan, are you depressed? I mean, it hurts. It hurts to lose. I'm a bit tired, but I'm not depressed. I'm actually happy. I got some Christmas presents for the kids under the tree. So we're blessed right now. I'm happy. He said, I got no problem with LeBron anymore. He's won us some games already and will continue to do so. And he's playing at an MVP level. Honestly, I wouldn't give the trophy to nobody but LeBron, and not just being biased. All I'm saying is this guy's putting up MVP-type numbers. He's elevating the level of play of all the guys on the team, and that's an MVP for you right there. He said, Bertans lit us up. Hats off to him. Bertans, whatever. Dude, this guy just got lucky. He just went on a hot streak. It's nothing impressive. He's not that kind of player anyways. So, again, these are just product of the system type players. If you notice that Popovich always works with garbage because as soon as they trade them, they become irrelevant, around the league. So it is what it is. He said, remember Kobe at 33 balling out? Hope it doesn't happen. Knock on wood. I know what you're talking about, but nah, man. LeBron has never had a history of injuries. And on top of that, he takes care of his body extremely well. I know Kobe did too. But look at the body differences. Kobe was a more limber. He was built, but he was skinnier type body. LeBron James could take all kinds of impact, and he's all muscle, man. He said, no one talk about how the Clippers is better than the Lakers. I mean, if you're gonna if the season ended today, yes, but the season's not over yet, is it? So no, nobody's gonna talk about the Clippers on this channel. You can find a Clipper channel though if you're interested in that. I mean, the Clippers are irrelevant. They don't have any stars. They're just a product of the system as well. They have a good head coach. He's solid, championship pedigree, and they've played an easier schedule. So, no, nobody's gonna talk about the Clippers. So the Laker channel, buddy. The Lakers will win again, but damn, this one hurt after they led all game. Again, man, the refs were amazing tonight. They made themselves a heck of a name. Yeah, Dan, we need that lucky jacket and lucky cap against the Memphis big-time game. Very important. Yeah, you guys voted for me not to throw on the jacket, so I didn't throw it on tonight, but I will be throwing it on tomorrow because we need a win. We can't go back-to-back losses in the West like this. So we need to get on another win streak here, and hopefully we get that dub tomorrow. It's a mixture, BTS. It's a mixture. The refs were atrocious tonight. Just go back and look at all the missed calls they had on us and all the little ticky-tack fouls they had on them. Let's be real. It throws you off. Dan, this is our first loss in those unis. I know, right? Those uniforms are sick, and they're good luck too. So hopefully we keep this boat rolling. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off. Hopefully, you guys are able to get some rest, man. We got another big game tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually a bigger game versus a relevant team in the West. So it'll be a tougher, and I think we're going to rise to the occasion, especially if LeBron keeps hooping. And again, a good night to all these attention whores as well, man. Hopefully you guys have a Merry Christmas. I appreciate you guys. Oh, no, Laker girl, don't do that. Oh, my God. Now I can't get off. She just donated $50. Thank you so much. She always donates big money. I'm blessed. Thank you, man. I can't believe it. She's something else, man. She's something else. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe it. See, I don't even feel right getting off now. Now I feel like I have to stay on a little bit longer. That's crazy, man. She just smacked the haters to the left with that. Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you. One more time. This is Wildlife on Twitter. Follow her, guys. She's totally dope. If you guys don't know, if you guys need to find her, just follow me, and then you could find her through there. But whoo, $50. I can't believe it, girl. How much money have you donated to the channel? You're like a MVP. You're like sponsoring my whole channel right now, man. And she gave me a beat to rap on. I just haven't had time, but dang, that's crazy. Anyways, I appreciate it one more time. That's mad love right there. She's basically sponsoring this channel, man. She's dropped over a bill 50 already. He said, Dan, I hope the Spurs miss the playoffs with their boring asses and paid off refs. They will. They'll miss the playoffs. They don't have the talent. I don't know. The West is stacked this year, so she deserves special rights. Nah. The only one girl in my life deserves special rights, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Man, I'm out of words. I'm out of words to thank her already because this is like the 4th or 5th time that she's dropped a big ass donation on the channel, and it's humbling, dude. Honestly, when somebody appreciates your work like that, man. So everybody show love to her. Go on Twitter, drop a follow and hook a sister up. If you want to drop your Twitter info, you can drop it right now, girl. So I forgot the way you write it on Twitter, but go ahead and drop it below and give her a follow, man. She's always entertaining on Twitter. Now, she's very emotional. I will tell you that. Sometimes she'd be on the opposite end of the spectrum talking about trade everybody. But, I mean, she's a diehard for sure, man. And the best thing about her is she always be smacking haters left and right. So it's entertaining to see her Twitter sometimes. Definitely. So thank you again so much for the donation. I appreciate it, man. God bless you times 10. And awesome. He said, Dan, you doing a new music video for our new and emerging Lakers crew? I gotta make time, man. We working overtime right now at Amazon simply because the holidays are around the corner. So whenever I get some free time, I'm gonna be dropping some more music. I already got some stuff lined up. Oh, by the way, Lakers girl, you sent me a beat, but I think you said it was the wrong one. You could always send me the right one. You have my email, so I definitely love to work on a track for you. And, as a token of my gratitude for all the donations. So I appreciate it. There you go. Wildlife music. There it is. Go ahead and add her, guys. Follow her on Twitter. She deserves it, man. Oh, you mean on the channel? For sure, man. For sure. I appreciate it. He said, Dan, would you like to be my guest at Laker game in February? I scout for the NBA in China. Man, I would love to. Honestly, I really would. Just give me a date, brother, and we'll make something happen. You can follow me on Instagram at I'mSoFly24, one word, and then we can hook it up, man. Just let me know, brother. It's all right, man. It's all right to be upset, but remember, we got another game tomorrow, and we're gonna get over it. Losses are they're short-lived, especially once we get that victory. We're gonna be feeling so much better. So, damn, I just can't believe she donated, man, that much money. Thank you one more time. Amazing. He said, Dan, why do you make a song about you sub and put some name in the song? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Can you rephrase that? He said, Dan, why do you make a song about your subs and put some names in the song? Maybe. I mean, that's not a bad idea for sure, man. But I would have to do my research and see who deserves to be up there. Kevin King, my girl Wildlife for sure. But yeah, maybe someday I'll drop something like that. Yeah, Dan, LeBron James spends $1 million on taking care of his body. And it shows, man. It shows. You seen tonight when he attacked the rim, he lowered his shoulder and he went hard into LaMarcus's body. Most people would have dislocated that, right? But not LeBron, man. He's a different species, different specimen for sure. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. I'm humble, bro. Dan, what do you think of Kuz tonight? I love what Kuz is doing. He's always been one of my favorite Lakers. You guys already know how that goes. It is what it is, man. I've been sticking up for Kuz even when he was struggling. I always told people, hey, man, ride with the kid. You seen what he did last season. That's not a fluke. So, we'll see. He said, hey, Dan, did you see how Pop kept the unit that were making a comeback? How come Luke couldn't keep the unit that gave us a 15-point lead? Yeah, I agree with that. I've always had a problem with that. And that's something that, that bothers me from any head coach. I feel like you need to ride the hot hand. That's something that needs to happen, right? But it is what it is, man. You say, why no Mo? You mean Mo Wagner? I don't know. That's up to Luke. Whenever he feels ready to put him out there and comfortable, I'm sure he's going to rotate him in. But for now, we haven't seen much of him. Hornets beat the Nuggets and the Bulls beat OKC. It happens. It does, but we still should have won. He said, "Dan, we love you. We love you here in Hong Kong." Oh man, that's great to know, brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love. I love you guys too. I love everybody. All my Laker fans out there. We're connected in one way or another. So again, shout out to Wildlife with the crazy mad donations, man. Always, again, I appreciate it, man. I'll make sure and put that money to good use and give back for sure. He said Lance got no minutes. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I really think he could have made some sort of an impact in this game. He's pesky. He could slash. He could do a little bit of everything. So, Dan, that fourth quarter was a recipe for a loss. Live and learn. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to move on and continue. He said, you never talk bad against Asian people. Man, I love Asian people. I love black people. I love all kinds of people, man. I don't know, man. I'm very diverse. You see my friends and you'll see all kinds of races and cultures. I don't know. I grew up in Compton, so I don't really see color like that, honestly. But I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much, bro. It's a damn disappointment, but I believe we will win tomorrow. I appreciate you for keeping me motivated. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, Matt. The Laker fans love Laker fans. Yes, we do. We a big family, and we got to stick up for each other, because we're probably the most hated fan base because we are one of the most successful fan bases, if not the most successful. So, for sure, hey, the more success you get, the more hate. You've seen tonight all the trolls that were coming at the channel. But, between everything negative, there's something positive. Look, Wildlife came with that $50 donation, and it immediately erases anything negative that ever came on the channel. So thank you again. Bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. Crazy. He said, Dan, Sean Elliott is so annoying. I put my TV on mute. I feel you on that, bro. He said, you survived Compton? Yes, I did. And it was humbling experience. Funny thing, quick little story about Compton is, as a kid growing up over there, you don't really understand how ghetto it is till you move out. So to me, it was normal. All the drive-bys every night when we used to, especially on 4th of July, over there, not only do they pop firecrackers, well, back in the time when I used to live there, but they used to shoot gunshots, like mad gunshots into the air, all the gangs around the neighborhood. So the way my whole family would sleep is on the ground. But we actually used to love it because it would unite us, right? We'd have like sleepovers and we would all gather under one apartment and just sleep on the ground, right? And it was kind of fun because we would play some Mario Kart all night, with my little cousins, my nephew, my brothers. And we'd always like find a way to turn something negative into something positive. So if you notice, I'm always trying to be positive on this channel. Yes, I have my days when I just go, ape crazy and just, I talk negative about certain stuff about the Lakers. But for the most part, I can always find the silver lining and even the negative stuff. So it's been like that since I was growing up, man. And like I said, you don't really see there's beauty in the struggle. You know what I mean? Growing up in the hood, like we would share a little Coke bottle or a little Sprite bottle that I used to buy from the candy store. I never had that selfishness in me. So I would always, like, my mom would give me 50 cents and I'd buy a little can of Sprite and I'd take it back to the apartment and share it with my two brothers and my sister. So, the struggle is beauty in the struggle. And what that does for you is growing up, now you appreciate everything you have. So you don't understand how much I truly appreciate any donations you guys give to this channel, from $1 to $50 to $100. Everything I've got, man, I remember you guys' name and I appreciate you guys. And sometimes, when I need some motivation, I go back and I look at all you guys' comments, especially the ones who donated. And I'm so thankful and appreciative, man, because it's a blessing. It truly is. So thank you so much, guys. And you don't even need to donate. Just by the mere fact that you're here watching and supporting the channel, man, it means a lot. Dropping a like, all that good stuff, and we're all blessed to be here for one more holiday season. Hopefully you guys have a great, happy holidays. And on that note, guys, I'm getting off. Thank you guys so much, especially you, Wildlife, for that $50 donation. Shout out to you. And I hope you get a lot of followers. Go follow her, guys. Again, I hope she's still watching so she could tweet her information below before I get off. But thank you, guys, man. All the support means a lot to me. It keeps me going and it keeps me motivated. And trust me, I got a lot of content coming out for you guys as soon as I get some free time. I'll be dropping that for you guys because you guys deserve it. #1 fans. So have a great night, guys. Much love. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and please subscribe to please follow Wildlife on Twitter. She's the She's the bomb. So, all right, guys, I'm getting off. Have a great night.